Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Tech Talk. We're going to be talking about our sales promotions this quarter. As we mentioned in the last video, we were very distracted by how much money we're going to be giving away. But Matt, you were talking about what Tri-County's doing for the sales team and the promos they have, and some manufacturers as well. I remember you were talking about 18 months, something about that with financing.
Yeah, so Seth, it's really exciting what we have available for our customers. It's called 18 No. Let me break that down for you. I would say what you see out there a lot advertised is an 18 months zero interest, and that's just what they'll say it as. But actually that's 18 months zero interest with payments. So what we are offering through Green Sky is an 18 months zero interest, but then zero payments. That is huge for a cash buyer. So cash buyers are people that are interested in those types of financing programs. Cash buyers typically can pay for it up front, but they don't want to pay any interest, and they want to invest their money. So it's an irritant to be able to, they have to write this check of 4% or whatever it is. So this is really big. This will beat out a 36-month zero interest with payments. Cash buyer would choose the 18 No over that. So it's a huge deal. We're offering it to our customers. We've had good success with it.
So Matt, if there are cash buyers, what's the other side?
So there is... as far as manufacturers, did you mean, or
customers? So you have people that are cash buyers that
Yes.
like this. How do you determine who those are?
Well, okay, you have to find that out by asking questions. Obviously, when we're talking in the realm of financing, cash buyers, we have those options. Then you have other options that are kind of like your low monthly payment. So let's just say, for an example, you go to a family, you go to anybody that they are set up for, or they would like to have a monthly payment. And we have a lot of options there. You will pay an interest rate. It's anywhere from usually 10%, maybe down to 6% interest rate, APR, but that will make it very affordable for them. So that's called the low payment type customer.
So with that 18 No, it's one thing to tell a customer just about it, but how are we really going to, build the value to a customer, really unpack how we would approach a customer with the 18 No and build that value? Yeah,
real good question. So, I guess maybe to say this, the thing that you would not want to do as a technician or anybody is just go out there and say, yeah, we have an 18-month zero interest, because the value is so much higher. So I think by just telling a customer and really maybe even asking them, saying hey, I want you to let you know on this repair or on this new unit that you're considering, we have financing options available. And what is appealing to you? We have an 18-month zero interest, zero payments, or we have a low payment. What type of plan looks appealing to you? And if they're hey, I want 18 months, then you say, listen, this one is really good because you don't have to make any payments. Just don't dare go over the 18 months. That's going to be very attractive to them. So I think that as our technicians, we have to slow down and really differentiate between the two.
Oh, well, that's great. So that's what Tri-County is doing in-house with the different financing options that are appealing to our customers. What about our manufacturers? I know we've really been dialing it down to two. We've got Lennox and York that we've been sending out. York's been doing some stuff for a long time, and I hear that Lennox is getting in the mix.
Absolutely, Seth. So Lennox, great manufacturer. They typically will do about maybe 3 or 4 promotions a year. So we got one that is coming up. It's the spring promotion. Starts March the 8th. It'll go into about June the 18th. So it's a good span. It's very exciting. So they can get, it's going to be a customer rebate. Okay, so dollars back, up to $1,300 on their purchase.
Wow.
That will come back to the customer as a Visa card that they can use anywhere. Out to eat, groceries, doesn't matter. But, depending on the product that they select. But it's a very good, so that's another great thing to help lower the customer's price.
Yeah, so up to $1,300 back with you said a Visa card?
That's right, a Visa card. Yep.
Is there any other rebates going out there right now?
Well, okay, so glad you asked. Okay, yes, of course we have Florida Power and Light. Mm-hmm. They've got a small rebate, but hey, it helps. It's $150. There's some some criteria there that they have to fall in. Also, TECO. So for all of you techs that go out there and it's a gas system and they're considering replacing, TECO says, hey, if you have gas and you replace gas with a furnace, they will give a rebate up to $500. Now, the caveat to that is the homeowner needs to go to the TECO website and do that. Part of what they'll need is the invoice that Tri-County gives them. So we'll help them with that. But it's something that they need to know about. So with the TECO, the FPL, the manufacturer.
Yeah, those are some great rebates. Now with the FPL, you said there's some restrictions on that or some qualifications that you need to meet.
Yeah.
What are some of those?
Okay, so getting a little bit, technical on that. FPL, their rebate is for a straight cool only, not a heat pump, no package units, has to be a split system, and the efficiency rating must be at a 16 SEER or a 17 SEER. That means it can go all the way up to a 17.9, and it has to be like on a traditional house. We can't do it for a condo, an apartment, or a duplex, in like a ranch style house. Now that, you could have multiple systems in your home and you could get an FPL rebate for each one of those. But the comfort advisor and the tech sales guy will take care of that. But I would just mention it to, your customer that you're talking to, say, hey, there's potentially rebates on
Right,
that.
and that's a great word, potentially. You don't want to guarantee, hey, FPL is definitely going to give you a rebate. It's, hey, based on the system that you choose, you may qualify for an FPL rebate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to think here too, Seth, as far as, okay, we talked about Lennox, York has got this really good, peace of mind rebate going on. So just really good things coming from them. So what it is a 10 years labor,
Okay.
like promotion. This is different. It's through York. It's not a third party. It's through York.
So it's not like Nordyne where, hey,
Right.
we're going to sell it off to Assurant, and
Yeah.
then 10 years down the road, the customer's has a coil replacement, and Nordyne's giving us $200.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess I talked to you, Tex, and this is really good for our customers because York has skin in the game. So that means that if there is a warranty claim, they're not trying to get out of it. They are good to Tri-County Air Conditioning in terms of taking care of us on that trip fee and the parts markup and things like that. But it is a lot of peace of mind for that customer. They see the value in it.
So we have some identification that we need to do out in the field to kind of figure out what might motivate a customer. So we can offer these things, or we can kind of gear them towards a customer, because it sounds like we have a customer that's a cash buyer. We have a customer that's going to love rebates. That rebate, that Visa card is going to speak to them. We have customers that are going to be highly motivated by, like you said, peace of mind. And I think the technicians know in the field that right now these units are built for efficiency. They're not built for durability. They're not going to last. They're going to break the first, second, third, fourth, fifth year. We don't know when it's going to break, but we know it's going to break. And so for those customers that want peace of mind, we have something for them. So it sounds like we have a really nice option for just about every type of buyer out there.
We do, Jeff. And I'm glad you brought that up because Tri-County, we typically are trying to really bring that customer into a sense of reality to that point that, they are going to break. And the good thing is that you have a good warranty, you have a good contractor. One thing that is new this year with York is that they have this, if the compressor fails in the first 2 years for any piece of equipment, or if it's some of their better grades, that they will give a whole new condensing unit for either up to 2 years or 10 years. So that's kind of like a unit replacement. That is a lot of peace of mind. So it's kind of like, hey, if the engine, which is the most expensive component, the compressor, if that fails, that typically is a game changer.
Yeah.
But with York, if it fails, it's like, hey, we're going to get you a whole new condensing unit.
Right.
Again, I reiterate, if it's like the 14, 15 SEER units, that comes with like a 2-year unit replacement. If you're into maybe the better grades, then that unit will come with a 10-year unit replacement.
Okay. So there is some checking we have to do
Yeah.
before talking about that.
The sales guy will be able to differentiate and
So really, it's come to a point where consumers are spending more money. Before, they would spend more money to gain durability or buy the better product that might last longer. But now it seems like with everything being built for efficiency, you're spending the money to gain more efficiency, better comfort, but then also better protection, because we're educating our customers. It will break a couple of times along the lifespan, and it's important to have either a manufacturer paying for that repair or a contractor.
Yeah.
So there's some great things on the table, and then with every install, Matt, is Tri-County's 1 year full parts and labor. So if anything on that install, we will repair. We're not charging a trip charge out. Overtime, nights, holidays, that customer's calling us. We'll go out there for free, and then it'll have maintenance, a full tune-up at the end of the year to make sure everything's set up correctly, running right the way it should be.
Yeah, Seth, Jeff, this is very exciting because it's, we went over a bunch of really good things. This is probably, the lowest pricing that our customers are going to get out of this year. I mean, prices always go up, but for the rebates and the peace of mind and everything that is available to them, there's no better time in this year to buy than right now. It's very exciting.
Yeah, we got to be talking to our customers about it, because we need to get them to buy this year. Otherwise, 6 months down the road, they might be paying more.
Yeah, it's the best time. Best time is right now.
Good.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
agree.
All right, guys, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.